Hello all thinkers, time for some quick maths. Depending on which street corners you hang out on, one thing you might have heard is that thrown objects follow the shape of a parabola. That is, if you throw an apple, it will fly in the shape of a plotted quadratic equation in the air. But why is that the case? If you want to pause the video and think for a while, do it now. The reason is that gravity is pretty much a constant near Earth's surface. And if you integrate a constant 2 times, you get a quadratic equation, which plotted is some parabola. Fun, right? Let's do the maths. We start with that the acceleration is equal to some constant. If we integrate acceleration with respect to time, we get velocity. And we being good thinkers, we know that you must slap on some constant to the right hand side as well. The apple could have some initial velocity that would not change the acceleration. And now, if we integrate velocity, we get a position. Doing the integration and slapping on the constant, we get the equation for a parabola. To see this, compare it with its general form. But wait a minute. We want to find the shape that the apple follows in the air. The parabola is upside down. This is fixed by the fact that the constant g is negative because the gravity pulls downward. In other words, we can rotate the parabola. Now we could call it a day and leave it here. But if you take a look at the horizontal axis, we have time. And we want to know what shape it follows above the ground. But don't panic, since we are neglecting the shit out of the air resistance, the horizontal velocity stays the same. And therefore the position along the ground is proportional to time. The shape remains the same, except that when we substitute in position, the parabola gets stretched a bit. And there we have it, guys. If we throw an apple, it will follow the shape of a parabola in the air. Pretty neat. Anyways, that was all for you today. Until next time then. Light speed.